tried to make feel bad about herself. I am the one you treated differently from her sister. I am the one who was inappropriately touched as she got older. I am the one you overlooked. Who am I? I am the one you told that you ain't nothing, you didn't come from nothing, and you won't gonna be nothing. That's what they said. I am the one you drove to a vacant parking lot and raped. I am the one you stole thousands of dollars from. I am the one you begged not to send you to prison. I am the one you thought was going to be a failure because that's what you tried to plant in my head. Who am I? I am so glad you asked. Come on now. Let me tell you who I am. I am Sharyla Bell. I am the strong one. I am the one who survived the rape. I am the one who didn't allow your mental abuse to destroy me. I am the one who God never left but kept. I am the one who not only graduated from high school, but graduated from college 3 times and getting ready to graduate again. I am the one who cared for you while you were on your dying bed. I am Sharyla, the overcomer, the one who is victorious. I am the woman who is clothed with strength and dignity, and I can laugh at the days to come. I am the woman that God gave beauty for her ashes. Hallelujah. I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I am marvelous in his sight. Who am I? I'm glad you asked. I am simply beautiful. All right. God had me to write that poem to those who cause hurts and pain to me. I thought it started at 12. Oh no, ma'am. God took me back. It started, I was about 10. And I forgot all about it.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, God. Use her, God. Use her, God.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
I was about 10 years old, living in Raleigh, and we were downstairs in the den, and there was a man, hallelujah, Jesus.
Thank you, God, for that.
A man of the family. Ladies, be careful who you let in your house. Be careful about these boyfriends y'all got running around here, got these children calling them uncle this and uncle that. This man had me downstairs and I was on his lap and I was just bouncing up and down, but I didn't know what I was doing because I was 10 years old. The woman who raised me came in and she seen him and she beat him and chased him out of the house with a broom. That woman called me fast my whole life. I wasn't fast, I was 10. Now that I understand it was an erection he was getting, I didn't understand what the man was doing.
My God. Come on.
This is a family that when my father had his stroke, the woman he was with promised to take care of me and my sister. Me and my sister went through hell living with this family. I caught it. Because they always said this, you think you this, you think you that. I'm 10 years old, what am I supposed to think? I'm a child. But evidently they saw something in me.
My God,
that they already knew it was great. Hallelujah. Somebody. I come tonight to let you guys know. When we adopt people into our families, because my father had a stroke. And so the family that we were a part of was not our biological family. And I say my sister because it's 13 of us. But when you see Sharyla, you see Shauna. So it was Sharyla and Shauna for a long time. I didn't meet my other siblings until 1996. My father always told me I had 13 sisters and brothers. But Daddy suffered from strokes and Alzheimer's, so I did not know for that to be true until I got older and had to take care of my daddy. I went through hell in this family. They treated me different. They called me names. They had me calling my sister names. They made me feel like, oh, you're not part of this family. Oh, and they let it be known that I wasn't biologically part of this family. But you're supposed to be taking care of me. Now, she kept her promise when Daddy had his stroke. She kept her promise to raise me and my sister. But the hell we went through, she should have left me where I was.
No, she shouldn't.
My God.
That's how I felt, Minister Ramona. It was painful. Daddy got really sick, and I had to take care of him. I was 19 years old in high school. And I'm taking care of my daddy. I put everything on hold. I had gotten into A&T college. I didn't go because I said my daddy needed me. I left all of that to take care of my daddy. I'm 19 years old. Didn't go to a prom. Didn't know what a prom was because I had to take care of my daddy at 19 years old. I drove around the city of Raleigh with my rent money in cabs to find my daddy somewhere to live. I'm 19. Didn't understand about nursing homes and stuff, but later I did. That's probably why I do nursing now. Daddy always said that he loved me and he loved my sister. And I said, Daddy, why this family? Why this family? Because of someone that you dated and you left me and my sister in their care. I had a brother who touched me. Every time I walked by, he would feel my butt and it would make me ill. I was sick because I didn't know what to do because that's my older brother, not my biological brother, the one who I was raised up in this family with. That man touched me until I was about maybe 19 years old, I think. Because when I turned 19, I left and I ain't looked back. Been on my own since I was 19, took care of my daddy since I was 19. And I'm now 42 years old. Leaving work one night and I was raped. I didn't have chest out. My cheeks went out. I had on a Burger King uniform. Leaving work. Got picked up by a friend. Drove me to a vacant parking lot in Biltmore Hills and raped me in the parking lot. It felt like it went on for hours and it probably won't no more than about 10 minutes. I got home and I showered and I showered and I showered. I could smell him. I could see him and I was disgusted. People think rape is a joke and it's funny. This stuff is not funny. No, we don't ask to be touched or taken advantage of. And ladies, by all means, please dress decent because that could draw the wrong attention to you. I seen my rapist in 2007 walking past my house. And I looked and it came back. And I had to suppress those memories until 2015. I entered into a Simply Beautiful pageant. And when I got ready to say the word rape, I ran out the church door.
My God, my God.
I dealt with that rape for 21 years before I said anything to anybody. And when I did it, I said, Jesus, did I just say I was raped out my mouth in front of these people and I don't know these people? New to the church, been there 3 years. The Lord told me in 2014 that I was going to tell my testimony October 2015. I said, Lord, you going to make me do that? Yeah. Because it was a part of my healing. It had to take place. I had to get raped. Because if I didn't, I couldn't stand here today encouraging the young ladies. Be careful how you dress. Mothers, be careful how y'all got these men in your houses talking about this, that uncle. Nah. They are seeking out your children. While you somewhere smoking, getting high, while you somewhere doing whatever you want to do,
Talk
they
about
touching
it.
your daughters and your sons, because they touching little boys too. I said, Lord, I thank you. I said, because you're going to use my testimony for somebody else. And to look at me, you wouldn't think that I was raped. That's why you can't judge by what you see on the outside, because you don't know what people are going through on the inside. You don't know. That rape that took place, ladies, there's some young ladies up in here, and I'm coming down your lane right about now, because I got 2 of my young nieces in here. Everybody who tell you cute, I like your shape, I like the way you're walking, watch it. Especially if they grown men. No. They like your shape for a reason. They want to befriend you. Get you one-on-one with them. And then next thing you know, you've been taken advantage of. Sexual assault. It's part of domestic violence, but not too many people talk about the sexual assault side. They talk about the physical side where the man, sometimes women, beating up on each other, blacking their eyes. Restraining orders got to be put out there to keep you safe. Young ladies, please dress appropriately. You ain't got to dress like you're Protestant. You ain't got to do all that. Dresses down to your ankles, but please be careful how you're dressing, because there are some pedophiles out here. They're not only looking at our 10-year-olds and our 12-year-olds, they're looking at the 3- and 4-year-old, 5 little girls right here too. That when they're at birthday parties, because it's on Facebook all the time, and they twerking and they 3 and 4. That's not cute. It's not cute. Because it's men who are on Facebook who are watching your 3-year-old daughter twerk. And they might be next door to you. And your baby out there in the yard playing. Or you might send her next door to get something. You just gonna expose your baby. Please be careful. Be careful, young ladies. And those in here who have sons too, please be careful. Because when your son tells you and he acts a certain way around a certain man, please pay attention.
That's right.
You can't be so caught up in your life, in your business, in your church, hallelujah. You can't be so caught up that you're not seeing what they're doing. If your son or your daughter acts a certain way when somebody come by, you better pay attention and ask questions. Because I'm one who asks questions. I got 5 sons and my daughter standing over there with their camera. You got to be careful with our children. We have to. Pedophiles are running rampant. And we think we got time to be playing. Please cover your children. One thing my sons didn't do, and my oldest is 20 years old, they didn't spend the night at folks' house. Now I might be strict, but before they come to my house, have I met your mom and your daddy?
That's right.
Because everybody who's at the PTA, come on, watch them. There are pedophiles in these PTA meetings as well. They're everywhere. Ladies, be careful. Mothers with these sons and daughters, be careful. They're not only molesting males, molesting girls, you got some women that's preying on little girls too. You don't hear about that because you don't want to think that a woman can do something like that. Yes, you can. Can have a banging body, but she's preying on your 10-year-old daughter. We got to be wise. We got to pay attention to what we're doing. We have to pay attention. Rape is serious. But also, you need to make sure that you get healed from that. Because if you don't, you will infect other people around you. I had to get mine in check because God sent me a husband. And I couldn't allow my rape to interfere with my husband and I's marriage, or when it came time for us to be intimate.
That's right.
So I really had to pray, because when I see my husband, I don't want to see that man's face when my husband touches me. You got to be healed. You have got to be made whole. And only God can do that. Only God can do that. Everybody who say, oh, I'm praying for you, no, they want to know your business, what you going to do in the midst. I just told you already what you're going to do now. You want to know. Instead of teaching me, okay, sister, I need you to get before the Lord. Because only the Lord can heal you and make you whole. I need you to confess it out your mouth. That's what I had to do in 2015. I had to verbally hear myself say I was raped. But I thank God for that day, because you know what? That was bondage I was in. 21 years. I was 38 years old when I spoke that out my mouth. That's a long time to be in bondage. 21 years. Hallelujah. Thank you, Mama Ann. Hallelujah, somebody. This is serious. These chains that are going to be broken in here tonight, you better walk in it. You better stay in your freedom. Don't go back and pick that mess up. Because you'll never be free until you can verbally say it out your mouth and share with somebody else. You got to get it out. That hurt on the inside, it will chew you up. It will mess you up. We have to speak these things out of our mouths to let the enemy know you will no longer hold this over my head. And that's what I did in 2015. I let the enemy know that you're no longer going to have this over my head. I'm no longer going to walk in bondage. I'm no longer going to walk under that shadow of what I did. Do I got time for my scriptures? Oh, well, it's over there. It's over there anyway.
2 minutes.
I got 2 minutes. Hallelujah. I'm grateful to be here. We all have a story to tell. But we have to be bold enough to tell our story. I am honored to be here on tonight, and I thank you for just a little portion of your attention. May God bless each and every one of you, and may you walk in your healing and deliverance this day forward.